All right, I'm like honestly a big fan of eating healthy and like making myself feel as best as I can through what I eat and consume. And I feel like as a runner, that's so literally so important. Not to the point where you're like insane about it, like where you're like, I can't have a donut because like then that's not healthy and I'm gonna like get injured and run bad. Like, no, everything in moderation, you know, like that's just not healthy either. But for the most part, my entire life, I have been lucky enough to being able to eat really healthy. Lots of vegetables. Like, vegetables and fruit have always been like super emphasized, like from my parents and just like for me personally. And I've noticed that I have always been like a really happy person. I struggle with a little bit of anxiety, but overall, like, I have never really struggled with mental health problems or like injuries through running or like really any sicknesses. And I genuinely think it's because I really try to eat healthy. I try to eat so many vegetables. And I just watched that like gut healing your gut show documentary movie on Netflix last night. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this resonates so much with me. And I think I do that really well. And I just genuinely think that vegetables are so important. And I've seen people who are like, I watched the gut documentary and like suddenly I know that I need to eat vegetables. And I'm like, what? It took a whole documentary to know that you need to eat vegetables, right? Like I feel like that's we need to eat vegetables. Like I'm not hating, but like, bro, we need so much fiber in your diet. It's actually so important for like everything. You don't want to get injured, you need to be eating healthy. You don't want to get sick, you need to be eating healthy. It's so fine to have a treat. Like I have a treat almost every night. But 90% of the time, 80% of the time, there's like that 80-20 rule. I like to follow that. Or like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, I'm eating whole foods, pretty healthy, lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, whole grains, protein. And then like 10-20% of the time, I'm having ice cream or a piece of cake or a piece of pizza or some french fries. And I've come a long way to get here. Like I've gone through phases where I like didn't eat enough or I was overly obsessed with only eating healthy or I was like depriving myself of treats. So it's definitely like finding a balance. But yeah, that's my rant, okay? I genuinely think that eating healthier helps you running, but it's also important to have balance.